Welcome back to How to Barbecue Right. It's my night to cook, and it's Cinco de Mayo, so you know the Grande Gringo is about to throw down on some Mexican food tonight. I'm making my favorite dish, Pollo Tapatio, serving it with some Mexican refried beans and some Spanish rice. It's gonna be delicious, I guarantee it. Let's get to cooking. So I've got my big green egg fired up for this dinner, and I'm starting with about 6 or 7 strips of thin cut bacon that I've sliced into thirds. We're gonna set our cast iron pan right over these hot coals. First step is get this bacon cooked. So the bacon only takes about 5 to 7 minutes. You just want to flip it as needed. And when it's really brown, starts to crisp up, I take it off, put it on a plate with some paper towel. I poured off a little bit of the bacon fat that cooked, but I left some of it in the iron skillet. Now I'm ready for my mushrooms and onions. I'm gonna get them going, get them softening up, starting to sizzle. I love it. And while the onions and the mushrooms are starting to saute in a little bit of that bacon fat, I'm gonna get my chicken going. And what I have is chicken breast cutlets. These are thin cuts of whole chicken breast, boneless, skinless. I've seasoned them with my Grande Gringo, and they're going right on the grate. It's not gonna take them very long to cook because they're thin. We're talking 7-8 minutes tops. I'm just gonna put them around here alongside the pan. That looks good. I'm gonna close the lid, let the heat build up. So the chicken's been on about 2 or 3 minutes. Starting to cook really good. If it gets too hot, just kind of move it away from the fire some. We can move some of the others over it, but these thin cutlets cook fast. Stir our mushrooms and onions a little bit. They're cooking down. Ooh, it smells good. Get the lid closed. Another 4 or 5 minutes. It's gonna be time to make Pollo Tapatios. As my chicken starts getting done, I'm just gonna go ahead and pull it off, plate it up to the side a little bit. So it's been about 7 minutes. All the chicken is done. We'll just move this over to the plate. Give our mushrooms, onions, another stir. And I think they're ready too. You know, they've been on about the same time as the chicken. We're just gonna scatter them around. This is how we finish this dish off. Move it right back to the center of the fire. The chicken is going right on top of the mushrooms, the onions, just like that. Then I've got some Mexican shredded cheese going right over the top. As much or as little as you like. Then we're gonna finish it off with our bacon. Just scatter it around, tapatio style. Hey, that looks right to me. I'm just gonna close the lid for about 30 seconds on the green egg. You can go ahead and shut it down. We're just using the heat to melt that cheese, and 30 seconds is all that needed. Wear some hot gloves because it's screaming hot, but check that sizzle out. So I'm gonna serve this Pollo Tapatios family style. That means I'm leaving the chicken, the mushroom, the onions, all that cheesy goodness on the iron skillet. It's gonna go straight to the table, but I'm pairing it up with some refried cheesy beans and some Spanish style or Mexican rice. For the beans, I just took a couple cans of pinto beans, drained and mashed the beans, seasoned it up with some good Valentina hot sauce and some Grande Gringo, smothered it with cheese and stuck it in the oven on 350 for about 20-30 minutes, all it takes. Now for the rice, I toasted it first in a little bit of olive oil, just 1 cup of rice. Then I added ½ cup of salsa to kind of give us that Mexican flavor, 2 cups of water, and 2 teaspoons of a chicken base to give it some flavor. That's the seasoning from the sauce and from that chicken base. Takes about 20 minutes and the rice is done. And I'm gonna serve it up with some flour or corn tortillas, whatever you like. But hey, this looks so good right now. I'm fixing to take it inside. We're gonna get down on it for Cinco de Mayo. Make me a frosty cold margarita and a Dos Equis. Hey, y'all have a happy Cinco de Mayo. Thanks for watching another delicious dinner.